Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in this video, I want to show you guys an amazing way to get a lot of XP and a few items as quickly as possible instead of having to purchase them. Now with some of the recent bonuses and weekly bonuses to Red Dead Online money, XP, gold, and other things like that, this is a great option for people that are lower ranks to generate XP as quickly as possible. Now, it's all going to be dependent on what level you are and what weapons that you have access to. But as far as some of the XP opportunities, getting some of the XP, it's not going to be rank based. And obviously, if you are lower, then you're going to rank up really quickly from this. But there's a reason that I wanted to show you guys this location. Now, I've done a video down in Thieves Landing before, but there's some additions that I want to be able to go over with you guys. Number one, I want to show you guys what ability cards to use, and I want to effectively show you guys what ways to do this in so that you guys can generate the most amount of XP possible. Now, there's going to be two different ways that we're going to do this, and the first way is to actually just kind of stay on horseback. Now, a lot of people have been saying that it's really hard to get as many kills as possible while being on horse, just because so many people do come at you at once, and this is very true, which may lead me to another spot that you guys can actually hide in and take a lot less damage, but you're not going to get as much for XP because you're going to lose five more experience points by not being on your horse by doing this. So just kind of keep that in mind. Either way is going to work out well for you. You can either hide in the cover that I'm about to show you, or you guys can stay on horseback. Now, this is kind of a populated area. You guys have seen that right now. A few people have already rode past me. One person was actually about to shoot me. That's why I kind of stopped and stuttered just a little bit, because I thought maybe he was going to shoot me, but it didn't happen. Now, there are a lot of people active in this area, so the best way to do this is spawn in somewhere far away and fast travel to like Blackwater or even like McFarland's Ranch, and then travel over here. Make sure that you guys have enough ammo in your guns. Like for me, I'm missing out on I should buy more express and have more of my other special ammo, and then I have my bolt action rifle, which isn't going to give me a ton of shots, but having a rifle, a repeater, and then having handguns, you can effectively get as many shots as you want. Now, if you want a revolver with a pistol, that's going to give you the most amount of shots, because each one of these guns will have different ammo types, and you can like have as much ammo as you want. So if you guys have access to special ammo, you guys are going to generate the 5 more experience points. And if you guys are lower than like a level 31, there are spots around the map that you can get special ammo completely for free. And if you guys don't want to go ahead and do that, then getting to special ammo and getting to level 31, this is a great way to be able to do that, to get to level 31 as quickly as possible if you guys are a lower rank. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to feed our horse, because he's got his head hanging pretty low. So let's go ahead and find myself a carrot. I love giving this guy wild carrots. Number one, they're free. You can find them pretty much anywhere in the map, and it almost fully regenerates the stamina and also the health for the horse. So the first method that we're going to go ahead and do is the horse method. So what I would recommend for your ability cards on this is not progress. We want to get down to the ability cards here. Now, these are the ones that I'm going to recommend right off the bat. There's going to be a few different reasons for that. It's slow and steady. You're going to take a little bit less damage. So if you're on horseback, that's going to help you. The other one would be horseman, but that's on the Deadeye core. So the two Deadeye ones that I would recommend for doing this one, honestly, would be either slow and steady, or honestly, it's going to be a moment to recuperate. Now, the reason that you'd use this one, and I haven't used this one at all for this one, is because it will actually, while it's active, you'll slowly regenerate health. And then once you get a little bit of damage, it will cancel the Deadeye, and then you can just reactivate it time and time again. Now, the other cards kind of follow up with that, because we want to be in Deadeye as much as possible, because we're going to get 5 more experience points for doing that. We're going to get 5 more experience points plus a bonus, which is going to be 7. And then we're going to get 5 bonus points plus the bonus, which is going to be 7 for being on horseback and also being special ammo. So that's already 21 experience points without even getting a kill. So if you get a headshot, that's more. You can get saddle sword. You can get all kinds of different ones by doing this method. So I'm going to show you guys that here in just a moment. Now, the next one is Strange Medicine. Definitely recommend this one. And you're going to regain a lot of health when you inflict damage. So if you guys are getting shot, especially on horseback, you're going to get more health when you inflict damage. So that's going to help you stay alive longer. Now, an eye for eye is going to be effectively, killing an enemy with a headshot will recover and restores a lot of dead eye. So you never actually have to really worry about dead eye basically draining. You just have to worry about your cores. Now, the last one is killing an enemy. Doesn't even matter with a headshot or not. You're getting a lot of health over the next 5 seconds. So we have Strange Medicine. When you inflict damage, you're going to receive some health. And when you kill somebody, you're going to get more health. So that's the reason I'm pairing these up with. Now, the other options that I would kind of go here with is, if you go over into this one, is Hunker Down. So basically, you take a little bit less damage when you're in cover because in one of the spots we will be hiding. And that's pretty much the only one that I would really recommend, honestly, or the Unblinking Eye, because your Deadeye and Eagle Eye will drain much slower. So if you want the Deadeye capabilities, but those are really the only 2 options that I really have for you guys that I would go beyond. Now, if you guys are going to do this on Horseman, you can deal more damage while you're in horseback. That is definitely an option for you. So those are the only ones that I would truly use. If you guys have other ones that you would use, please list them down below in the comment section and also tell us why you would use them for this specific method. So all right, let's go and get started. Let's get started with the horseback option first before it gets too late in the day. So all right, so it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're going to do it on horseback first, and then we're going to get into the next section. I'm going to use my Lancaster because that is my preferred weapon to use. I'm going to go ahead and just stock up on special ammo right here. I got plenty to do, at least just 1 round. Now, as soon as we get 1 fire off, we're going to get a lot of people, so you're going to want to kind of get in the best location to kind of stay away from everybody's fire. And typically, what I like to do is come over from this direction right here. The one last thing I should probably show you guys, if you guys honestly don't know where Thieves Landing is at, this is the location that you guys need to come down to in order to get this thing started. So, all right, let's go ahead and kill some people down in Thieves Landing. All right, here we go. Deadeye is activated, and we want to stay in Deadeye as long as possible. And you can see that as long as we're getting headshots, we're going to start taking less damage. And actually, you know what? I'm about to die right here. And this is the reason why I don't like to necessarily be on horseback. But you can see that I'm getting 7 for Death Rider. I'm getting special for some ammo that kills, Deadeye, horseback, all kinds of different things. So there we go. And now once these people start getting on horseback, we're going to get more for that because we're going to get the saddle sore as well. So that's a lot of experience points that you guys can get during some of these double or just additional weeks with the addition to either gold, money, or even the experience points. Now we got 1 more person in there, and you can see how much of my health actually regenerated just from doing that. So again, I'm going to get this guy, and there, how did he not die? And I forgot to get it activated inside of a Deadeye for getting that kill. And those guys are a little bit far away. Make sure, again, try to make sure that you guys are in Deadeye as much as possible because that's going to give you the most amount of effectiveness for your XP. So I'm going to go ahead and just reload right here real quick. Kind of getting out of the range of fire. And they're coming on to me by horse, which is great. I'm going to shoot that horse right there. And we need some Deadeye. There we go. And Deadeye is activated. Use the saddle sore. We're also going to lower our honor just a little bit from being in this area. Now, what you guys need to make sure that you guys are going to do, I'm only going to do this once because I only need to do it once, is loot people in this area. You're going to get money. You have a chance of getting a treasure map. I've never gotten one from down in this location before. If I get one right here, I'm going to be really, really surprised. But there are chances that you guys are going to get tonics and other special items in this area right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and loot a few of these people just to see if we can actually get anything. There we go. We got a cocaine gum. It's great for some of the showdown options and even people that you want to fight against in other ways. There we go. So let's loot some of these guys. And I'm going to show you guys the last location here actually in just a moment. And some of the people are already respawning, if you guys can see that around the area. Again, the ability cards that I am using, make sure that you guys kind of copy those. I am using Slow and Steady. I'm also using Cold-Blooded, Eye for an Eye. And now I actually forgot what my last one was because I kind of changed them out. So we got a belt clamp for that. Now we are gonna we're gonna bring down our honor from doing this, just so you guys know. Now, if you guys don't want to get shot as much, you can see that my health has actually regenerated a lot. My cores are down a little bit, so make sure you guys bring some items with you guys down to this area, or maybe you guys can even loot some. But if you guys want to kind of stay like onto the line of fire, all you guys need to do is jump up here and get on top of this area, and then just hide behind this sign. And this is going to be a great option for you. You guys can just kind of hunker down right here. And I'm just going to do it from the exact same spot. I'm just going to stand up, though. And I'm going to kind of get a first shot there. And that was a long shot, so I didn't get it, unfortunately. And my core is actually down, so that's kind of bad. Now, you're not going to take very much damage by being in this area, but you're going to want to stand up. I actually need to kind of get some of my Deadeye up again. So I'm just going to kind of tuck deck down, hide behind this sign here, and actually just reload. And whenever you're ready to stand up and kind of get Deadeye again. There we go. And we're just going to kind of stay right there. And I'm kind of going to get down here again. Can we get down there, lady? Thank you very much. Go ahead and reload. I prefer the horseback method because you actually are only going to get... And yeah, so somebody must have been on the roof behind me, and that's where I was taking actually all the damage from. So just kind of keep that in mind. I definitely prefer to be on my horse. I feel like I have a lot more control of where I'm going and whatnot. So that's just kind of my recommendation for that. But it's up to you which option you guys prefer. Those are the two options that I definitely recommend. Again, I am better at being at horseback, and I feel like being on the horseback gives me more control, and you're actually going to get more experience points from actually being on horseback. So why not take advantage of doing that? So, and if all else fails, you guys can just run away from any threat, you know, from Thieves Landing. And people actually chase you on their horses, and you'll actually get more experience points if you do get the enemies on horseback to chase after you, and then you're able to kill them. So anyway, that is all the time that I have for in today's video. This is an unlimited way to make a ton of experience points, get a little extra money, items, things like that here in Red Dead Online. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did and like these types of videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.